Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about yesterday's big blockbuster deal. Russell Westbrook is a Laker, and three former Lakers, a couple of interesting ones actually, are now Wizards. So we're gonna just be giving letter grades to the two teams and seeing what impact it makes on all players involved. For those who didn't see the trade, Lakers receive Russell Westbrook and 2 second-round draft picks, one in 2024 and one in 2028. The Wizards receive Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, the number 22 overall draft pick, which actually turned out to be Isaiah Jackson, and then as well as Montrezl Harrell. My immediate reaction to this was that that's a great trade, but for the wrong Wizard. They traded away John Wall for Russell Westbrook, and what they got in return for Russell Westbrook are potentially role players and a potential star in Kyle Kuzma. So overall, my grade for the Wizards is a B+, but I look at this trade for the Lakers. Because here's the thing, Russell Westbrook has proven that he can win games and get triple-doubles with nobody on the court with him. Lakers will still get wins, right? And in a lot of cases, that's sometimes what happens. You gotta remember, the gap between the 4 seed and the 7 seed in last year's NBA playoffs was not very big. Sometimes those 4 or 5 games are a 3-point loss to the Kings because you just weren't paying attention. That's exactly what Russell Westbrook brings to the table. He improves your chances in the regular season, but in the postseason, we even saw it last year in the play-in games and in the postseason. He's super inconsistent. He played amazing in the first play-in game, and then he played horrible in the second play-in game. Overall, I give this deal for the Lakers a C-. Even if you're looking for somebody who's not going to do what Dennis Schroeder did last year, I don't know if you can guarantee that with Russell Westbrook. I made a list of the top 10 best teams in the NBA before the NBA draft, and there were 7 Western Conference teams on there and only 3 teams in the East. Even though in most cases where 4 players are involved, one team gets 1 player, one team gets 3 players in a trade, usually the team that got the 1 player, they're the team that does better, right? But in this case, because it's in the Western Conference, which is significantly tougher than the Eastern Conference, I have to give the edge to the Wizards as far as how this deal went. Let's take a look now at each individual player. First off, Montrezl Harrell. I feel like he had a bad year last year. He did regress, obviously. Will he be able to come back this year? We'll just have to wait and see, right? You take away that championship potential from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. You take away LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who LeBron James always makes his teammates better. How good are we really going to see KCP be? Will we continue to see that Lakers KCP, or will we see the Pistons KCP? And then the biggest wild card of this entire deal, Russell Westbrook included, is Kyle Kuzma. Is he now upset too that he's no longer competing for championships? Or is he going to finally make that big jump that we've been talking about for the last 3 years with Kyle Kuzma? Was being traded to Washington what needed to happen for him to make that jump? We're just gonna have to wait and see. And if anybody tells you, it's on Undisputed, First Take, The Jump, wherever, somewhere else on YouTube, Kyle Kuzma, Father Time, and God know how Kyle Kuzma is going to play for the Washington Wizards. Nobody else. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you think got the best of this deal between the Lakers and the Wizards involving Russell Westbrook? Let me know who won in those comments down below. Click that like button to show your support for the channel. Subscribe for even more content. But most importantly of all, have a good day.